Okay, you all. So this is where I really get excited. You all have probably started working your way through all the things. And so I do not want to should on you, but I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to kind of go through the things in the getting started and make sure you have kind of checked off as we go so that you can, let's see here, start to move forward and getting your conversation started. So here's our getting started. You have probably already done your curiosity post. You have gotten some people, maybe liking, maybe not, but I will tell you whether they're liking your post or not, people are watching. So give them something to be watching. You have probably made your way through the part 1 steps, scheduled your launch parties, made your 100-person list or your leads list. It's going to be continuing to grow. You should, again, I don't want to shit on you, have made your 21 reasons why. Put these somewhere. We're going to be able to see them often to remind you when the days are not so fun, you are ready to do it anyway because you have reasons that are big enough to help push you forward, because not every day is fun and exciting, but I have to give myself the push and make myself have some motivation to do the do. You have probably already had your strategy session with your sponsor or your upline and been working your way through that. So our next phase is really what you're going to be working on every month, whether you are starting, restarting, or just continuing to build your business. Our focus, we like to say, is 40 faces. That's 40 conversations a month. Now, this is give or take, but this is a way to kind of gauge yourself to say, am I in business? If you think about a pilot doesn't get recognized because they have their pilot's license. We recognize them by the hours that they have flown. And so conversations kind of give you a gauge of how much business you've really been doing. So a way to really break that down so it's not so overwhelming is get 4 guests on a virtual event each week or in person. Have 2 that plug into our weekly Discover Arbonne. Invite 4 friends to take a look at an opportunity video. Maybe they can't be on one of the lives or something, and so you can share a recording with them. But that gets you at least 10 conversations a week, which through the month should give you about 40. So that's a great way. In here gives you some ways that you can reach out and ask. If you're not sure exactly what to say, your sponsor can also help you with that, but that gives you kind of a guide to run on. Our opportunity video that you can share, that is Arbonne for You flyer that you can share or use to have your one-on-one conversations with other people. It's all right there for you. Now, this is what I consider our system, like a way to really look at duplicating yourself, is to focus on 16 and 2. 16 basic orders of 150. I really like to think about that 150 order because it is such a great way to think of, it's that threshold point of getting free shipping, earning the free product, and all of the things really kick in at that 150. So we're just going to think about that. A lot of times it's going to be more. So this is just a great baseline for us. 16 basic orders of 150 is how you can hit your building block, your strong foundation. This is going to give you a clear vision for each month. And if you can teach and train others, you are set up for some amazing duplication. So think about it as having 4 basic orders a week. And if you do that through 1 or 2 events, whether, that's one-on-one conversations, plugging into, virtual events, in-person events, however best works for you, you should be able to do that. So keep it very simple. thinking 16 basic orders gets you in qualification and maintains a district. So if you and two, or sometimes it can just be you have 32 basic orders, that's going to complete district qualification. So you could go district manager in 1 month with 32 basic orders. But you bring some people on that want to do this with you, divide that by 2 or 3 people, and that doesn't seem so big at all. So to cast an even bigger vision, what if you were to think about 64 basic orders? That's area qualification, and that sounds like a lot. You can probably see I'm reading, but this is a great way for you to know you can come right here to this s'more and share with somebody else. So the 64 basic orders, area qualification, sounds like a lot, but broken down by 4 people, focusing on those 16 basic orders. And you can hit that. Region, is that in your vision to hit region numbers? 16 people with 16 basic orders is going to have you in region qualification. So can you smell that leather? So I have made this little, I like a good little graph. So you can check off as your sales continue to grow each month on your way to your $2,500 building block. That's going to set you up for great success in building your business. So if you are a consultant, here's a document to help you earn your $100 Consultant Achiever Award. I hope this was super helpful, you all. This is so easy. It just takes some work and belief in this system. So the more you look at it, the more you dive into it, the more you share it, the more your belief is going to grow, the more your business is going to grow. And I cannot see where your business goes next. So I hope this was helpful, friends, and I cannot wait to see you at the top, making a difference for your family, however that need needs to be met.